The struggle is real when it comes to caffeine addiction. Everyone already knows there's caffeine in your morning coffee, but you may be surprised to find it in a whole bunch of other drinks, foods, and medications as well. And while it's a widely consumed legal stimulant, there are still health risks and uncomfortable symptoms associated with having a dependency. Here are some signs to look out for if you think you may be addicted to caffeine.
Enjoying my coffee.
Lethargic much? One of the telltale signs of caffeine dependence is the unshakable lethargy you feel when you go without it. Going to work sluggish, cancelling plans with friends and loved ones due to fatigue, and not feeling motivated to participate in your usual activities are all indicators of withdrawal. If missing that morning cup of Java leaves you tired and lacking energy, you might be addicted to caffeine. Since many habitual coffee drinkers use caffeine as an aid for starting the day or as a refresher in the afternoon, it comes as no surprise that their energy levels dip dramatically when they don't get that regular intake. According to CNN Health, quitting caffeine can mean losing the psychological energy boost that drinking coffee provides. Pounding headaches. Since the primary cause of caffeine-related headaches has to do with the withdrawal from the substance, oftentimes the pain can be eased, ironically, by consuming more caffeine. Of course, if you get to a point in which you need to have more of something just to stave off pain, you're probably aware you may have a bit of a problem. As people who consume only small amounts of caffeine daily don't tend to suffer debilitating headaches when they pull back, you might consider gradually cutting back on coffee, sodas, and teas that contain caffeine.
Can you take half of the regular version of the coffee and mix it with half of the decaffeinated version? Or is that just too weird a thing?
Gonna puke? If you are indeed addicted to caffeine and suddenly go without, you may experience physical symptoms of withdrawal. The strange, uneasy feeling like you may need to vomit ASAP is one indicator of an unhealthy dependency on caffeine. On the other hand, drinking coffee in and of itself can be the cause of your nausea. While having coffee in small amounts can be fine, overconsumption can make you feel sick to your stomach. Depression. According to the Mayo Clinic, there's an indirect connection between caffeine consumption and depression. Since excessive intake of caffeine can prevent people from getting the proper amount of sleep, their moods may be affected adversely, contributing to feelings of depression. If you're already addicted to caffeine, stopping your coffee habit cold turkey can also add to your depressed state. Studies have shown that people who already suffer from mood disorders such as anxiety and depression may want to steer clear of caffeine altogether. Muscle problems. You know that all-over achy feeling you get when you're coming down with the flu? According to the Wall Street Journal, similar types of muscle pain, cramping, and stiffness can occur when you've become addicted to caffeine and try to pull back from it. Normal activities that you take for granted, like walking and light exercise, might start to feel strenuous and burdensome during caffeine withdrawal. Mood swings. Since caffeine is a legal substance found in beverages you can easily purchase, it can be easy to forget that caffeine is still an addictive stimulant, and it can affect your moods tremendously. People who are dependent on their daily intake suffer greatly when they don't get their fix, so to speak. As The Nest pointed out, if you are addicted, you may find that over time, you need more and more caffeine to remain stable.
Put that coffee down.
Consuming your regular amount no longer has the same effect, causing you to experience more and more dips in your moods. Digestion. If you find that you have digestive issues that cause you to feel constipated on the reg, it may be time to examine your relationship with caffeine. Having trouble maintaining regular healthy bowel movements can be one surefire sign that you're hooked. According to the National Center for Biotechnology Information, studies indicate that drinking coffee and other beverages that contain caffeine can lead to a host of stomach problems.
Of course, I had no movements at all for Thursday or Friday, which was distressing in its own way.
While all these indicators don't necessarily mean you're addicted to caffeine, they do present red flags. If you are unsure if you are dependent on it, ask your doctor to help you pass out your symptoms.
For your health.
Thanks for watching. Click the mashed icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.